I'm a dog person and a cat person. These dogs are mean. Get away from me! What, you expect me to review another certain game with the word dog in it? I might as well go for something a little bit less violent. Oh my god! So instead of reviewing an obvious title, I'm gonna go look at a sleeper... Hit apparently known as Sleeping Dogs, an action-adventure sandbox with interesting combat, fun action sequences, and a fast-paced story. And it's actually pretty damn good in some cases. So from the footage that you're seeing so far, you're probably thinking, oh look, it's a GTA. Oh, it's a GTA rip. Oh, I like Crackdown. Oh my god, stop with the River City rant. Yeah. Yeah. In comparison, Sleeping Dogs is a more focused style and makes you more accomplished when doing certain quests or random events you come across while traveling through the island. Story is alright. I mean, you have your standard John Woo style cop drama taking center stage. Difference here is that the protagonist is likable. You know, you can relate to him and his plight to deal with all the bullshit that's handed to him constantly in this game. Sure, other games have that character development to differentiate from others, and they have their own personalities to separate each other from the crazies. Wei Shen is a little bit more diverse, leaving the player up to how he can shape him. He's just a badass throughout. I mean, look at him. He can beat the shit out of anybody. You know you love a dude who can do that. Point is, you're hooked onto the story enough to care for some of the people you run into and play it as a video game still. Not as a movie. Gameplay wise, there's enough content for you to last a while and lots of side quests, things to collect, and people to beat the shit out of to assert Wei's dominance as #1 badass. It's pretty fun! Like I said before, the collectibles feel like an accomplishment when doing these objectives ranging from surviving wave after wave of gang members to puzzles involving planting bugs. And not those cute bugs you see with the big eyes. These diversions are just as fun as the main game and all help increase Wei's skills for the story missions, which makes life easier in the end. A nod to Need for Speed Shift's main design choice. Depending on your actions during the mission, you get scored on 2 separate bars. They level up your abilities, like adding new moves to your combat skills, which is a neat balancing act if you want to level up your badass fighting skills in a certain way. This is what I mean about character development. You're not going to sightsee through the game's design or do what the game tells you to do. Nonetheless, the overall design is fantastic. Too bad the controls themselves are kind of odd. After playing GTA, I've been used to this euphoria for driving around in cars. It takes time to get used to with these stiff turning ass cars. But whatever, I guess. It works. Yeah. Moving around is a bit stiff, but it's kind of a hassle to get into the cars. Combat, though, is really fun and well thought out. If you played the recent Batman games, you'll be right at home here. You got your punches, your counters, your grabs, your throws, etc. Blah, blah, blah. It's all here. But what really gets me kinky is the environmental damage you can deal. God, I love doing that. Shooting, however, can be a mixed bag. Just can't get used to these third-person controls. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just strange. You get used to it, though. But come on, guys. What is up with these headshots? The world is nice, though, with its attention to detail. With some aspects, well, what do you expect? It's pretty beautiful. Hong Kong at points looks very photorealistic. And the reflections on the road during rainstorms are what really caught my eye in terms of the eye candy. Too bad this game has glitches that cause me to reset some points. You know what? I take that back. This just makes me laugh. Fuck it. This is the best open world game ever. I don't know. So for its shortcomings and sometimes weird bugs I found, Watch Dogs, Sleeping Dogs, some kind of dog, is cheap and fun sandbox game with great mechanics that not a lot of games embrace today. With story that's well done and a world that's pretty focused in its design. So if you can't afford that dog game that everyone seems to be talking about, might as well grab this gem that doesn't watch you in all the wrong places. Gross.